I'm going to show you how to make my chocolate Hershey pie recipe. In my mixing bowl, I have 8 ounces of room temperature cream cheese. I'm going to start by taking my hand mixer and mixing the cream cheese until it's light and fluffy. Into the cream cheese, I'm going to add in 7 ounces of marshmallow fluff. And 1 cup of powdered sugar. I'm going to mix all this together until it's light and fluffy. Stopping every few minutes to scrape down the sides of the bowl just to make sure I get all the ingredients incorporated. Now that I have the cream cheese, marshmallow fluff, and powdered sugar all mixed together, it's nice and light and creamy. I'm going to add that into a 6-ounce chocolate pie crust. Spread that out onto the bottom of the pie crust in an even layer. And we're gonna set this aside. In this microwave safe bowl, I have 6 whole Hershey chocolate bars. I just broke it up into their little squares. I'm going to go and heat it up in the microwave for 30-second intervals until the chocolate is completely melted. That took about 60 seconds in my microwave. So I'm going to mix all that up until all that chocolate is nice and smooth. Definitely want to make sure that you're careful not to overheat the chocolate or else it'll burn. Now I'm going to take 8 ounces of thawed whipped topping and add it into the chocolate. I'm going to mix these two together. I do want to mention that you want to let that melted chocolate cool down a little bit before you add your whipped topping in, or else that whipped topping is going to melt. Now that these two ingredients are incorporated together, I'm going to put it on top of the cream cheese mixture. Spread that out into a nice even layer. This is going to go in the refrigerator and chill for 4 hours, and then we'll come back and finish it up. For the top of the pie, I thought I'd make it a little fancy, so I have another 8-ounce tub of whipped topping. I have a pastry bag that I fitted with a piping tip and the little coupling. This is a size 32 piping tip. So I'm gonna fill the piping bag up with some of my Cool Whip. I don't think I'm gonna use all of my Cool Whip, but you could very well use all of it if you wanted to. You don't have to get fancy like I'm gonna do it, but you'll see what I'm gonna do at the end. I have 4 ounces of whipped topping in my pastry bag. Now I'm gonna decorate the top of my chocolate Hershey pie with it. So I have my pie that I put in the refrigerator. I used the top that the pie crust had on it to keep it covered while it's in the refrigerator. So the pie is nice and set up. I am just gonna take my Cool Whip and make little dollops on top of the pie. So I probably used about 2 ounces because there's still quite a bit in the bag here. I also have 5 of the Hershey snack size bars. I took 3 of them and I broke them in half. I'm just gonna stick them into the whipped topping just to kind of make it look a little fancier. This step, of course, is optional. I'm gonna leave the middle one on its own, and then when I serve it, I will drizzle a little bit of hot fudge on the plate, and we can have some ice cream with it, or we can just enjoy it like this. I think we're just gonna enjoy it like this though.